Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome. First of all, guys, I want to begin by telling you thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm so humbled. Yes, and I'm so humbled and I'm so thankful to you guys because I believe this is now. I can see we are growing. I appreciate, and I'm so happy of my baby steps. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. To those who have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Guys, we are growing and I'm happy. I am so happy. So welcome again. So guys, today I'm back back. All right. um Guys, I want us to talk. Yeah, most of the time it's about us to talk. It's a sit down for us today. All right, guys. So subscribe to those who have not subscribed. Like, please, share, comment. Guys, I want every time you're having a sit down, I also want you guys to engage. I want us to give our opinions because it will help somebody. All right, guys. So today, guys, I'm going to talk about something that maybe people will say, what do you know about it? Maybe people are going to say, who are you to be talking about it? Where are you? And maybe to you or to someone out there, it's something that maybe you think I am not in the right capacity to talk about it. But we are discussing, we are talking, we are not giving the finals here at the end of the day. Should we dive in or throw ourselves in the topic today, guys? Maybe as you have seen in the topic or in the title of the video today, we'll be generally talking about life, guys, and yes, life in general. But we shall, for today, for this episode of today, we are going to talk about life and maybe a little bit of something. We shall go extra a bit. So guys, let us talk about life. Okay, person sorry sorry about that, guys. So maybe if I may ask, guys, what is your definition about life, or what do you think is life, right? Because I think we've gone to an extra mile of defining life with with what can I say, with we're defining life with also some materialistic aspects of things and the physical things. And to me, that brings a lot of pressure, that brings a lot of competition, right? Because as far as I can remember, guys, or as I can think, it's just like as long as you're living, oh, okay, as long as you have breath, that's life. That's life for you guys. And now when you go deeper, or when you go according to how now people view life, uh there's that culture or societal thing that makes people think as long as maybe you're not living this way, then you don't know what is life. If you're not living this way, this is not life. And that brings a lot of maybe a lot of what can I say, like it brings a lot of chaos, because there are some people who have already gotten to that point of maybe telling people that this is how life should be. And I believe for me, life is how you want to live it. As long as you're breathing, live your life how you want it. At the end of the day, even the giver of life, who is God himself, never gave us the strategy of how to live on this earth. That is, apart from maybe God telling us to do, giving us like the like telling us this is right and this is wrong and making us aware of that, God did not even tell us, okay, let me say this, guys. God gave us life, all right, and he gave us the free will, all right, of now for us, it's upon us to choose whether we are going to live our lives this way or this way, knowing that at the end of the day, there are consequences of whatever of how you choose to live your life, right? For me, that's how I view that. Even God himself never decided for us, all right? He just gave us, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. At the end of the day, just know you're going to be judged. You're going to face the consequences of how you choose to live your life. Now coming to us, who is this that came and imposed and told us, now this is the way we are moving, this is how life should be, all right? I'm trying to dive in the aspect of marriage, for example. Who is this talking about marriage? How long have you been married for you to be talking about marriage? Who is this that married you and makes you feel that? I know all those questions. You have those questions, guys, in your minds. But let me talk about it, because I believe at the end of the day, it is how I choose to live my life, all right? Now, guys, for example, let's talk about marriage. Marriage. For me, marriage, I define it as, maybe, let me say, coming together, two people coming together, two imperfect people, all right, coming together and trying to maneuver or figure their way out in this life, all right? Being imperfect means we are all imperfect. That's a fact. We are all imperfect, all right? And the fact that I choose to live with this person, doesn't mean I found the perfect person for me. All right? Basically, this means that I have chosen this person for myself, and I'm ready to live with, or not, okay, I'm ready to compromise, all right, to tolerate, okay? This is the person I've decided to just like to compromise everything or some things, and him also, he's ready to compromise and live with me, because everyone has his or her own baggages that they come with, right? And the moment that I think we get to understand that, I think it will be easier for us, okay? Because now let me tell you one thing, guys. I am like a die-hard follower of Lynn Ngugi show, right? If you don't watch, just watch that powerhouse. She's just something else. I don't know, but I really follow her stories way back, even when she was in Tuko, right? And guys, I come to I don't understand why we people like take a lot of pressure from other people. For example, don't get me wrong, guys. I wish you can understand me, guys. When I'm always watching Lynn Ngugi's show about that, maybe a show that she has hosted couples and they're talking about marriage, you just tend to hear at the end of the story people giving marriage advice, all right? A person or a couple, they're married for, let's say, let's say 30 years, right? There's also a couple that is married for 10 years, another one 5 years. Like, she has hosted so many and powerful couple stories, and at the end of the show, people are like, the couples are tend to give their advices. But for me, I think, okay, the advices are good. The advices are to build somebody, but I find it coming with a lot of pressure, right? Because now people say, or it is said, that marriage works, all right? Marriage works, it's true. Higher. There's another person who says marriage is a scam, right? There's also another person who says they're not meant for marriage, all right? And as a society, we tend to judge all these other people who say marriage is a scam, who say marriage works, who say, like, we tend to build a lot of impressions and a lot of what do I call it? And people get to be like, we are all over, all right? We are all over. This one is saying this one is saying this. Someone thinks this one is wrong. Someone thinks this one is right. But at the end of the day, guys, if I am married for 10 years, personally, and I give an advice, please, that should not, okay, that does not mean that you should go and do exactly what I said. First of all, you're not married to the person I am married to, right? You're not going to live with this, like, I'm the one who knows the person I am living with already, right? Now, for example, I say my marriage has worked because of communication. My marriage has worked because I respect my husband. I love my wife. I do this I take my wife for vacations. And for me, guys, now let me say this. For me, that is what has kept your marriage working, or has kept your marriage moving, or has gotten your marriage to where you are now. But for this other person, this other person is not married to your person, all right? So, because there are some people, when you give that advice, another story will come, and you'll hear the person saying, I respected my husband, I did everything, but my marriage still failed, all right? And another person says, I don't respect, okay, they won't say like necessarily I don't respect, but their advice will be different. What am I trying to say, guys? I'm trying to tell you guys that Kenya inawakia marriage yangu most of the time will not work for your marriage, right? When I'm giving advice about marriage, I'm not telling you go and do the same thing, go and do exactly the same thing. I'm trying to tell you this is what has made my marriage work, right? And those people who come with this perception of marriage, you do this, do this. Kuna watu unasikianga tu, mimi hata nilifanya nikafanya na bado haikuwork, alright? Nilifanya hivi, tulipanda, tulishuka, haikuwork. Guys, si tufike tu ile point enye like mtu understand. We should understand that in this life, as I told you before, haina manual, haina strategy. You live your life how you want to live it, all right? There are some people, we have to accept the fact that there are some people who are meant for marriage, all right? Others were never meant for it. And it's okay, because this is a life, all right? We should not be crucifying people because they are not married or because they are married. All these things ni venye tu tunaishi maisha yetu, people. Like, maisha yako kuna vile tu ili like when God created us, hakutuumba ati in bits, right? Alikuwa anajua mwanzo na anajua mpaka mwisho, all right? So whatever is happening in your life, let me tell you guys, it was meant to happen. Right? There's nothing that gets to our God with at a surprise. Asema, hey, usiku. Like, sasa, I try to picture sometimes. Tuko hapa si tunaambia mtu, oh, mbona ulitoka kwa ndoa, sijui mbona wewe umeolewa, mbona wewe. And sasa tuko hapo, maybe I'm trying to picture of how maybe God sometimes amekaa tu hivi. Anasema, na huyo mtu sikuwa nimemuombea marriage na niaje imewaka. Ama anasema na huyu nilikuwa naona nikaa atakaa kwa ndoa lakini ni kama imemsheni. Like God hapana, God hakuangi hivyo. Mungu akishakuumba anajua wewe ndoa yako itafika hapa. Alright? Na anajua wewe hata utaionja hii ndoa. Na anajua mengine utaenda. Like kuna watu like okay, where does this perception of saying that mtu maybe wamewana for 50 years ama for 40 years and they're like marriage works. They're in that point of saying marriage works. That is, has it already worked? Or for me, I tend to think marriage is working day by day. Naona hakuna point enye utawahi fika useme my marriage has worked. Right? Kwa sababu kuna watu wanaachana tu after 30 years of marriage. Kuna wenye wanaachana after 2 months. Kuna wenye wanaachana after 5 years. Kuna wenye hata after 1 year wanaachana. Unaona? I think marriage is a daily kuna kwanga na a routine maybe kama uko na mtoto uko na a routine of how maybe you take care of your baby ama wewe mwenyewe take care of like una hiyo routine. I think for me marriage is a daily routine. There's no point inafaa ifike atuseme my marriage has worked. Wao wenye wanasema their marriage has worked ndio wanapea watu wengine pressure, right? Ile ya ati sasa ama unapata mtu juu ati wamewana for 20 years ana feel let me relax sasa si marriage imewaka, what else? Unaona? Bado kwa Lynn, okay, I'm going to be referring to her because it's just like ni kitu tu mimi na feel. And I love watching the shows a lot. It's not that niko hapa tujui kubash or anything. Napenda tu hizo stories zake. And they open my mind about life a lot. No. For example, kuna watu wameolewa. For example, let's say, Lynn hata akiwa kwa Tuko, alikuwa na host marriages zenye watu wamekuwa in violent relationships. Alright? So, I'm trying to think, kama kuna mtu mwenye kama kuna point itawahi fika, ati sasa ati tufike, ati tuseme marriage sasa ziko sawa, hakuna point tutaifika kama hiyo. Kwa sababu, kuna mtu ako kwa marriage, okay, don't get me wrong. Kuna mtu ako kwa marriage enye ni violent, alright? Na kuna mtu alihostiwa akasema if you're in a violent marriage, get out, alright? Haya. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 1 year later, Lynn ana host tena story ingine. My husband has been doing this and this and this and this. And that's when nimeamua kufanya nini? Kutoka. Haya, mwingine anasema ati my husband cheated on me and that's why I left. Alright? So anaambia watu don't get, usikubali kucheatiwa on and usikubali hivi na hivi na hivi. Naya, kuna story ingine tena Lynn ata host, utasikia my husband cheated on me. My husband cheated on my wife. Cheated either way. Okay, I tend kusema my husband because maybe it's because I'm a woman, so hiyo ndio inakam faster. Ama my wife cheated on me and I forgave him or her. We like solved our issues and our marriage now is working. We are perfect. We are happily married. Haya. Kuna mwingine, maybe the first day alini slap, that is when I left. Msikubali kuchapwa, msikubali sijui kufanywa nini. Aya, kuna mwingine, he slapped me once. I forgave him and he has never repeated and we are happily married. So, guys, which is which? If we were to follow what people tell us or what people think we should be doing or what people think is right, Mimi personally what I say is what is right is what makes me happy, or what I know is right. At some point hata wazazi wako hawana ile right ya kukuambia this is right, this is wrong. Kuna mtu ako kwa violent marriage and hajawahi tolerate from day one. Alright? Na kuna mwenye mpaka siku yenye akili yake ama mpaka siku atang'olewa meno, ama God forbid, ama siku mtu atavunjwa mkono ama avunjwe mguu ndi hatatoka. Like uwezi ambia mtu atifanye hivi na hivi na hivi. Uwezi. In the aspect of marriage or life itself, mi naona tu watu wanafaa kuishi life vile wanataka. Meaning, pia ile kutamani vitu za watu ama life ama marriage ya mtu ama kutamani. Like, for example, unatamani marriage ya mtu, for example, let's say. And you say, hey, mi naeza taka bwana kama huyu, naeza taka bibi kama wa huyu. Haujui. Huyo mtu akikuja kuambia nimepitia na hii na hii na hii, I'm telling you, hautaitamani tena. Alright? Ama hata kama utaitamani, utatamani huyo mtu, lakini wewe na yeye maybe you are amko compatible, like you are hata ukipewa huyo mtu hamtawezana. Unaona? So in life, what I'm trying to tell you people is that life choices ni zako. Choose your life. Saa hii kuna mtu anasema ati nikipata tu, mimi sikwenda apata ki Range Rover, ama ki mansion ama ki house kikubwa tu, mimi life yangu iko sawa. Kuna mtu ako mahali anasema mimi hata nikapata tu nyumba kama bati tu mahali inipatangi tu kwa kulala, my life will be the happiest. Kuna mwingine anasema mimi tu nikaweza tu kutembea nikapata afya tu, my life will be. So huyu aliamka akatuambia asubuhi that utajiri ni Range Rover, utajiri ni nini, utajiri ni vile wewe una feel utajiri ni hiyo. Umaskini ni venye wewe una feel umaskini ni hiyo. Unaona? Cause venye mimi na feel umaskini ndivyo iko hivi, kuna mwenye ana feel hiyo kwake ni utajiri. Unaona? Kuna mwenye ana feel kwake ni opportunity kubwa sana kwa life yake. Ona, let's say for example, kama tuseme kuna guys, there's some people we live with in our society or in our community, in our estates, in our like in our homes, and you because of what we think about them ama vile sisi tunawaona, tuseme kama now going back to marriage, let's say guys, let's talk about kuna wasichana, these girls when wanapenda like ni slay queens ama wanaitwa nani, ama not slay queens, there are these girls or ladies who don't know how to do anything. No. Now let's take this advice that we are given, that a woman should know how to cook, should know how to take care of the babies, should know to do this and this and this and this. Alright, now let's take that advice. And then you find this girl who is not even yet married, but she cannot even cook for herself. She doesn't know how to wash her clothes only. She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't know how to do any house chores. Alright, and people will be there saying, you will never get married. Who will marry a person like you? Who is going to get married to a person like who doesn't know how to do anything? Men want. Higher. Time goes. These girls find a person and she gets married to a person who like maybe mtu ako na do ama ni mtu ako well off, amempenda tu vile yako, hajali ajui kupika ama anything. So you find unaenda kwa msichana kwake amebewa washing machine, ameandikiwa nani, is she married or not? Now when angesema sasa ni ajiforce kufanya vitu zenye yeye hawezi ama nini like ama kuna wale watu wenye wanapendanga kuambia watu wanaume wanakuanga. Wanaume, men, sijui men love respect, sijui if you respect your man he will do anything for you, sijui if you love your wife people are loved here outside, people are respected outside here, but I don't think that putting like men in one basket or putting women in one basket is the same thing. It's the right thing, because people will automatically be different at the end of the day. You like it or not, people are going to be different at the end of the day. Well, kuna msichana, there's a girl saying I can never get married to a person without a car or a good house or anything. All right? There's another lady saying, okay, to them, that's what they feel will keep them, all right? And true to their word, when they get somebody who has whatever and whatever they had said, they become happy. And there's another lady saying, when I get a man who loves me, when I get a woman who does this for me. See, there are people who are willing to get married to people just because of like physical, like the physical things and whatever they can, and their marriage works. And there are those who also get married for the same reason and their marriage fail at the same time. There's that person who gets married because this person really loves them. The marriage works. The same reason, another one fails. People have been married, they say at there's another one I heard that if you stayed with your partner for more than 7 years, just know that that's automatically going to work. Have you not heard of people who are divorcing after 30 years of living together? If your husband is not going, if your husband is not going to do this by this time of your marriage, then no. Guys, tunajikulanga vitu, tunajikoseanga sisi wenyewe at some point. Tunajikosea sisi wenyewe. What do you think, guys? Just talk to me. What is your view on this? Because mi naona there's no point, like for example, let's say 5 years to come, and by good luck maybe Lynn Ngugi has her show still. I'm sure the stories will be the same. No, there's no day itafika tuseme I watched this and ama kuna mtu aliosimama akasema, and now all the marriages in this world are perfect. There's no day like that. Hakuna siku kama itaikuwa ati sasa vitu zimekuwa smooth. No. 10 years to come. So people have been told to get out of violent marriages or relationships or anything. 10 years to come, stories will be there. What is a successful marriage? At what point do you measure and say this is a successful marriage? I don't know. Personally, what I think, I take a day at a time. A day at a time. This means if today tumekuwa sawa with my partner, things have worked out well for today, I thank God. I thank God for today. I'm waiting for tomorrow, right? If leo kumekuwa na issues 1, 2, 3 and 4, we are able to solve them, and it turns out perfect, I'm happy for today. I'm waiting for tomorrow. All right? Kuna wale watu husema ati sijui make sure the best advice, sijui mkikosana make sure you don't sleep that night without solving those issues. Me, I want to be given a week, and that's me. Hata ukijaribu kuniongelesha hiyo siku, utaongea hapo peke yako usiku wa manane. Another person anataka a month, another person anataka 2 weeks, another person 1 hour, another person immediately. Let's do like sasa. Hatuwezi sema ati sasa juu tuliambiwa ati sijui usila. Me, I personally feel if it takes me 72 hours to cool down, please let me be. Au mwenye hawafai mwenye hawalali kama waja solve, let them be that way. Wewe mwenye unataka 1 month, just take your time. No, at the end of the day, it's what makes our marriage work that will be beneficial to me, right? Every day in our marriage, or in our yes, in our marriage, like now because we're talking about marriage, every day in our marriage we work things out, right? We work things out. For example, if I am married and maybe we are 1 month married, I'll face challenges that they won't be the same after 1 year, right? After 1 year, I'll be having different challenges. Maybe 3 years later, I have maybe children, challenges are different, all right? Children going to school and maybe finishing school, after that we face another challenge higher. After maybe we are left, we are old, things get like challenge mpaka ile siku yenye mtachana, maybe death do your part, guys. That's when you can now say my marriage worked. For me, that's what I think, all right? Ile point yenye maybe mmoja wako utaangalia tu sema wow, my marriage worked. But as long as you're breathing, as long as you're together, as long every day is work, every day is you cultivate your marriage, right? You do life every day. There's no point to figure it out and start saying me my marriage has worked. I'm not conflicting those people who say that, maybe, and also they are right. If you think your marriage has worked, or that's right for you, but for me, I tend to imagine pia tuseme hata umeolewa na huyu mtu for 10 years, for 20 years, for 50 years, you've been okay at a health wise, for example, and then it gets to a point mko uzeeni huko, mtu amepata maybe ugonjwa fulani, and you find someone is not ready to live with that person because of that, right? Ama something just happens in the process, and you're not able to live with that. Will you kill yourself because of that, right? Kuna mtu ana feel mimi ukaweza kuwa hivi, mimi akisitaweza. Na kuna mwenye ako pale anasema anything for you, I'll die for you, I'll kill myself for you, All these people are right. Wacha watu tu waishi maisha yao venye wanataka kuishi. No. Kuna mtu anasemanga sijui marriage don't talk to people, sijui don't give people your whatever problems. Kuna mwenye anasema mimi kama si mtu fulani nilikuwa na share na yeye, mimi marriage yangu ingekuwa hapa. Kuna mwingine anasema kama si mama yangu, nakwambia usiambie mama yako. Mwingine anakuambia kama si mama. Who is wrong, who is right? No one is right, no one is wrong, guys, all right? Like tuache watu wakae vile wanataka, na wewe pia jifunze kukaa vile unataka, vile unataka ukae ukijua kuna judgment at the end of the day. You're given the free will. No. Now I try to imagine kama kwa mfano I'm not against the psychologist and what have you. Kuna watu marriage imework juu kuenda hizo therapy sessions and all that. No. Kuna mwingine yake na iko sahi 30 years, lakini huko wanapambananga tu, wakipanda wakishuka wawili ndo wanajua. Unaona? So mwenye anaenda therapy, good for them. Mwenye aende therapy na una feel uko comfortable, good for you. Ishi maisha yako tu hapo na mtu asikwambie. Unaona? Kuna watu yani inafika point, yani sasa imefika ile point yenye tuko karibu kusema for marriage to be like this and this like kuna protocol ya kufuatwa. But do you know guys, hata tukichukua advice zao tu wenye usema ati marriage will work ukifanya hivi na hivi na hivi, imagine kuna zenye zitavunjika tu kuna zetu bado zitavunjika guys, like in life kuna yani, in short what I'm trying to say guys ni kama kuumbiwa marriage, akia Mungu hata upande ushuke. Hata uweke miguu uko juu kichwa, I'm sure. Juu sasa unapatanga tu mtu anasema, nini sikumpea? Nini sikufanya? Nini sikufanya? What did I just not do? I did everything. And things fell apart. And there's another one who is like, yeah, I'm just, yani mi niko tu like, mi sijui sionangi shida, sijaifanya. And the marriage is working as well. Why are we giving other people pressure here outside? Why are we trying to tell people that this is how it should be? That is how it should be according to you or in your house. For example, okay, let me not say. For example, if I ever say my marriage worked because of communication and submission and God fearing and whatever, I'm trying to say is hivyo ndivyo kwangu kuko. Nona, I'm not trying to tell you try and follow this 1, 2, 3 steps here that I've mentioned and you will see some changes in your marriage. No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to tell you that this is what has been moving in my house. This is what we've been practicing in my house. Full stop. Sijakwambia enda ujaribu moja ya hizo utaona. Unaona? Cause sasa kuna ukiambiwa to some men do want respect and do what. Okay, they say men want respect and sikatai. But do you know there's someone who has always been respecting their husband and the returns were not that good? There's a man who's been loving very deeply the wife. But the returns were not the same, right? Like for each person their own, right? Kila mtu ajue tu huyu mtu wangu huyu, this imperfect person of imperfect me, how do I deal with him? Or how do I know to, like, how will I cope with him? Or what am I supposed to do, like, that is going to make me. And at the end of the day, usijiue mahali. Some of us, or some people, kuna wenye tu marriage haikuumbwa yao. Mungu tu alisema huyu ataenda 7 years atoke. Huyu ataenda 40 years, 40. Alafu ikuame. Alafu kuna huyu ataenda akiendanga tu mpaka mwisho. Unaona? Na kuna huyu wa 6 months. Huyu hapana, huyu alikuwa tu ana kiramba hivi alafu aondoke. Unaona? Like there's a story guys I watched on Lynn Ngugi's show of this lady. I've forgotten her name. Is it Lillian? I don't know. The story of that woman is just something else that if we look at it in the aspect of how people want us to live, you won't even be happy in future. This lady, her husband, not stolen. Oh, who steals husbands? Okay, her husband left her for her sister. All right? And the life this lady is living right now is just something else. Now, tukirudi hapo nyuma, let's say if she says she had tried everything, right? Even in her previous interview, she had mentioned that she did everything and she was trying to ensure that her marriage works. Like it was like her dream for her marriage to be happy and maybe to work forever. Like she was working tirelessly towards that, all right? But now she got to this point that her husband is being taken. Okay, her husband is leaving her for her sister, her blood sister. Her blood sister. All this while, this girl in the first interview, she was so hurt. Like, it's a painful thing, obviously. It's something that hurts a lot. But now the kind of life she's living, she was being proposed in Dubai and all that. I was watching that story, guys, and I'm trying to think if 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 it was not God's plan, or if she was doing all this and she submitted and did all that, her marriage still did not work, because that was not her destiny. All right, the painful thing here, it's just that it's her blood sister who did this. All right, but like, okay, not her blood sister alone, but also the husband. Like, these people were put together to connect her to her destiny. Right, the painful part is that this was her husband and this was her sister, only that. But that she has gone through, and all the pain and all that, was just to push her to her destiny. Right, like, this woman angekuwa atang'ang'ania hiyo ndoa hapo, asema lazima iwork, lazima nipande nishuke, lazima nifanye communication, lazima nifanye nini nini, ilikuwa tu happen tu hivyo, like, hiyo ilikuwa life yake ilikuwa huko juu. Sahii ako in another different life. So we should not be killing people because of what you personally think is that should be happening. God in heaven himself knows. There are marriages which are working, there are marriages that are not working, there are people who will never even get to marriage level, there are people who will, like, God, hizi vitu zote tena lazima happen. I'm trying to imagine of how boring this world will be. Like, sasa kama, like, the process is the same. You are born, umekuwa mkubwa, you get married, you are living happily ever after. For all of us, our psychologists, like, all these people, where will they go? There have to be, like, all this mixture of everything for life to happen, for life to be life. Right, for hata for you, like, unajipima, unaangalia, unaona my life kuna venye. You should not be there telling people that marriages inafaa hivi. Hata tukifuata hizo sheria, marriages hazita work zote. Hata Kenya sasa ikakuja na constitution iseme if you are married 1 2 3 4 and 5, these are things you should be doing. I'm telling you, tutafanya wholeheartedly, all of us, all the women. Hebu tuinue mikono tuseme, ama all the men wainue mkono tuseme sasa hata tupoe sheria 10 tu, like the 10 commandments, tuambiwe this and this and this is what is going to make marriage work. So all of you guys, follow this. I'm telling you, tutafanya na roho moja zote, but tu kuna zitakuwa zinadondoka tu huko zikiangukanga, zinadondoka tu, because life tu lazima. I think the beauty of life is the differences that we have and the difference that things get to bring. All right, like, life will be very, I don't know how life will be if everything was uniform, if everything had to happen the same way. Right, unajua kuna point in life mi ukaa najiuliza, mbona mtu fulani, like, wewe uko hapo unapata kila kitu, your life is good, there is someone struggling somewhere, hana anything. Kuna mwingine ako hospitali, hana, like, analilia life. Kuna mwenye ako na life lakini unaona tu mtu anacheza na maisha yake. Like, kuna mwingine, yani, I think that is the beauty of life, in all the ups and in all the downs. That is the beauty of life. Also, for you, we mwenyewe tu, how would it be like if everything is working out for you? You don't have challenges, you don't have difficulties, you don't have moments that you feel like God left long ago. How will it be for you? No. There has to be those moments that you feel, hey, today I'm hyper, today I'm low, another day you're feeling this is not the way, another day you're feeling like you want to lead the way. All right, I think that is the beauty of life. All right, and having that doesn't mean that if things are working your way at this time, they should be working at the same time for everyone. So if they're working for you at that time, be happy and move on. All right, wacha mwingine, maybe there's another person who was there and at the same time that person is on another level, another person. Like life, the beauty of life is that, guys. Like let's if you hear somebody talking about something, don't be that person wa kutamani sana. Unaona? Juu kama ni yako itafika. Hata ukiwa 100 years, imagine itafika. But if it's not yours, it's not yours again. Like kuna vitu huwezi force kwa hii maisha ati ziende your way, guys. No. With that, itatuondolea ile pressure inakuja na someone's, for example, marriage is working. Mimi nitafanya nini yangu iwork? Na maybe huko kwa ile quote yako haitawahi work. Unaona? Kuna ule mtu anasema, see, there are people who are happy with their lives and they don't want to get married. All right, there are people with money and they don't want even to buy cars or anything. There are people without money who are wanafikiria tu venye wanaenda waibe tu wapate gari ama wanunue anything. Kati ya sisi wote we are all right. We are all right because that is what I feel personally. Wewe una feel hivyo, that is very 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 right and that is very good for you. All right, kuna kama tuseme kuna tuseme mtu anakuambia ati sijui if you for example ati bwana yako akiingia unamtoa viatu, unamtoa koti, unamuosha. Wewe kuna mwenye utaenda kufanya hivyo upigwe kofi, utalala ICU. Unamtoa koti, anakuuliza nimeshinda nimevaa hii koti sasa ndio unaona inanishinda like kuna watu wenye wanafanya hivyo na bwana zao wana feel I just got the perfect wife. Kuna wanaenda kuguza tu hiyo koti hivi. Hata sasa mimi nione tu hivi, niende sasa kwa mfano ati nasifanyangi. Hata sasa nimeona advice huko, sasa nasema itafanya vitu zangu ziko sawa, acha niende nifanye. Unaona tunafanya hivi kina kuramba. Mnasikianga kuramba mpaka yani kuna vitu tu watu huko nje. Kuna mtu anakaanga anaona akina mtu fulani alioa, this person got married to this other person, watu watawafani. Unajua msichana anakuanga amekalia ukijana sana. Ukijana hata hizi fanya nini? Kwani ukijana ni mtoto? Kwani ukijana ajielewi? Amekaliwa. Kama amekaliwa ndio anasikia uchungu ya kukaliwa, ndio anafaa. Kwani wewe ndio unaona uchungu wa mtu kukaliwa? Yeye mwenye amekaliwa asikii uzito. Na atakaliwa, hiyo kukaliwa yeye atakaliwa 50 years. Akaliwa 100. Mko tu hapo mnasema aki hapana. Huyu msichana anakuanga mwanamke anakuanga amekaliwa bwana yake. Unajua bwana yake afanyangi? Unajua bwana yake na wako pamoja 30-50 years mpaka wana death do them part. Wewe mwenye uliona kukaliwa uko wapi? Kuna mwanaume anasemanga ati mimi mwanamke kama hajui kupika haizi kanyaga kwangu sijui nini. Huyo anataka huyo. Na kuna mwanaume mwingine anasema me as long as ako sawa, ameiva nini, like ako sawa, mimi sina shida kupika, tutaandika kwani maid na wafanya kazi na chef ni wakazi gani? All these people are right, even venye wao wana feel. Tunaanza kuimpose watu hapa ati kuna watu waambia watu ati 30 years zikifika kama hujaolewa red flag. Mbona watu wanaolewa hadi na 50 years? Mbona watu wanaolewa na 50 years? Mbona watu wanaolewa na 18 years? Mwingine anakuambia sijui early marriages will not statistics sijui what zinasema. Watu wengine waliolewa na 18 years they are happy. Wengine waliolewa na 18 years they are not happy. Wengine waliolewa na 50 years they are very very happy and proud of themselves. Wengine wameolewa na 25 they are just crying in marriages. Wengine at 25 they are happy. Situache tu watu wakae vile wanataka. In short guys, nimekuja tu kuambia ishi maisha yako vile unataka. Vile unataka. Mtu asikuambie. Kama wazazi wetu walikuwa na saizi kama umeolewa and maybe you're privileged to have your parents, ukikimbilia mzazi wako umwambie nimechapwa sijui nini, most of the time watu wengi husema ati mamangu alikuwa ananiambia nivumilie. Hiyo kuvumilia yake imefanya marriage yake iko mpaka saa hii. Unaona? Kuna mwenye alivumilia marriage yake ikaharibika ama maisha yake ikaharibika. Kuna mwenye alivumilia ana regret. Kuna mwenye anavumilia ako happy. Alivumilia. Wewe utapeleka maisha yako vile. Unajua kuna decisions unapata tu automatically they are already there in your mind, right? Like when you're getting married and kids and all that. Sijaiona mtu anakuja anakuambia ukipata mtoto step 1, step 2, step 3, no. Common sense tu ama the common sense tu in everyone ndio inakusaidianga. Unaona? People wanasema online marriages are not working. Are you sure? And yes, at the same time they are not working and they are working. So which is which? There is no which is which. There is only you to drive your life, to put your life or to just ride in your own life how you want it, how you just feel, like how you feel. How you feel like this is the way for me, how you feel like it's gonna work for me this way. All right? Usipoa na mtu asikuja hapo na Mwakenya ati anakuambia hiyo ni Mwakenya ya maisha yake na yako ni tofauti. So guys, talk to me, tell me something. What do you think? Who are those people that you feel they are called couple goals? They are couple goals. Hiyo ni yao au kwa hivyo wewe fanya couple goals yako kwako wewe mwenyewe. Who are those people that you feel maybe wanakupea pressure ati vile wacha mliambiwa tu wasivae vitenge. Kuna wenye wamevaa vitenge mpaka wamezeeka nazo wakivaa vitenge, hiyo matching. Kuna wenye wamevaa 2 months. Sijui ati if you get a woman, don't do this for me, don't empower your woman. Some are empowering their women and their whatever, and they are making it right. Others wanawa empower inawazunguka. Hawa watu wote, nobody is right, nobody is wrong. It's just life. Kitu mimi najifunzanga kwa everyday, like anything, like see ati I'm reluctant on solving issues or doing anything, but kuna vitu ukishangangana uone hazileti, just tell yourself it's life. There's some things that you never kill yourself in this life to get them right, all right? And again, there's no getting it right. Who said it's the right? If things are how you feel happy, how you feel yourself, how you feel proud, how you feel like you feel the conviction in you, that is the right thing, right? And this means that feelings zangu si the same na zako. Mimi naweza kuwa na feel, let's say I feel divorce is good, divorce is going to help me achieve this and this. Imagine I'm very right. I'm very, very right. All right? This other person is feeling, divorce is wrong. Divorce is bad. Divorce is ungodly. Divorce is that other person is very, very, very right. All right, that's it. That's it guys. Hakuna mtu atatuletea manyo kwa hii life atuambie fanyeni. No, we live our lives according to how it makes somebody happy. Right? Let me leave you at that guys. Engage with me at the comment section kindly. Talk to me. Tell me. Discuss with me. Give me your ideas, give me your opinions, give me your what you think about all this. And also tell me what you also want us to talk about next. Right? So until then guys, let me say it's a bye bye. See you in my next video.